What you desire is not selfish. What wants to be birthed through you is tapping you on the shoulder, speaking softly into your ears, coming through invitations, because there is a part of this whole universe that knows you are to step into it. I thought I would come on today and talk about purpose. A lot of the women that come to me as clients come with a similar question. They want to know, what is their purpose? How do they tap into it? How do they reveal it in ways that feel fulfilling? And I understand that question because there were many years in my life where I was questioning my purpose. What am I to do? I have all these different kinds of talents. I have all these different ways of being. And yet I was clueless about what path to take. A friend of mine invited me to this party with this channel. And, I was skeptical. I'm like, I don't even know if I believe in this stuff. And she said, well, come anyway. And so this little woman comes out and sits down and she explains to us that she channels different entities. And she gave us the descriptions. And so I'm sitting there. And the interesting thing is, I watch her change, not physically looking different, but the way her face looked, the way she talked, the energy, the way she held her body. And as an actor, I was like, wow, what is this? Is this for real? And if not, this woman is a great actor. So anyway, she came as a Native American man and she was answering all of these questions. And then she was asking other questions and I was quiet and she looked at me and she said, what is your question? So I'm nervous, but I go, well, I have a lot of talents and I just don't know which path to follow. And she looked at me and she said, the path is insignificant. You are here to be visible. And that purpose that you're seeking, it came encoded in you. You brought it with you. Your only job is to access it. And there will be a myriad of ways in which you can share that purpose, but looking for it is futile. I'm like, okay, I, I don't know what all of that means, but clearly she's giving me something. So, what I wanted to share with you today is what I share with my clients. There are some things that I came up with in my own path to uncover my own purpose. And so I want to share them with you in hopes that maybe you can use them. And the first one is that follow what gives you life. Purpose energizes you. It is connected to your passion points. It's connected to what makes you feel alive, what lights you up, what brings you joy, right? And so it can be any way that it's supposed to come through you, but it's all about creativity. And it's all about expression and it's all about being awake. The thing for you to follow what you love, what gives you life, is to be aware that there are signals. When you feel joyous, when you feel excited about something, when you feel enthusiastic about something, that's connected to your purpose. And so you want to go with that. And let me just say this, when it first starts to unfold, you won't know how to manifest it or how to make money with it. That's not the important part. The important part is that you connect to what makes you feel alive. The second thing is that honor what breaks your heart. You know, things move through us emotionally. And sometimes pain can actually be a pathway to more compassionate living, more clarity of direction, because sometimes what breaks your heart is actually pointing you to your purpose, asking you to stop giving yourself away, to stop giving your power away. It can really say, first of all, be compassionate with your own heartbreak, be compassionate with what is going on with you, but at the same time, activate the witness within you that is really observing. What is the struggle? Has this happened to me before? How long have I lived with it, right? Because once you get clear about all those things, you may be a benefit for others who are walking a similar path, and you may be a light at the end of the tunnel for them to show them that there is direction, that they can be in high service, and that they came here to do something that matters. Every heartbreak, everything that has happened to you has happened for you. It has made you who you are today. So don't discount it. It is deeply embedded and coded in your purpose. The third thing I want to say is notice what keeps showing up. We have seasons in life, and in seasons, a lot of different things happen, but there will be things that are familiar. As a child, I wanted to sing and dance, and I didn't know act at the point, but that was what was there. And at different times in my life, no matter how I ran away from it, no matter how I tried to produce something else so that I could make money or be successful, it would always come back because I was born to be on stages. It lights me up. It gives me joy. It ignites a freedom within my life. So this is what I want to say to you. Those patterns, those repetitions are messengers. They're here to remind you that you may have a different role. It may look different in this season or that season, but the essence is always there. I was always a performer. I was always a teacher. I was always a singer and loved to be on stages. And what I want you to know is that whatever that level of visibility is for you, whatever that calling is for you, you can encourage it. You can nurture it. You can feed it because that essence is always there and it's always emerging. It's always asking to come to life in form. Your only job is to really say yes to it. Notice what's showing up and say yes, and then ask the universe, how do I reveal this? How do I show this? How do I bring this to life as me? Because the purpose, it's going to guide you. It's going to lead you sometimes into unexpected places. So the fourth thing I want to tell you is listen to your desires without judgment. Listen, what you desire is not selfish. What wants to be birthed through you is tapping you on the shoulder, speaking softly into your ears, coming through your writing, coming through invitations, because there is a part of this whole universe that knows you are to step into it, right? So it's not selfish. It's guidance. It's a messenger within you that says, ooh, time to create, time to express, time to lead. Whatever it is, it's like your desires they're clues for your purpose. So a desire is a longing. It's some part of you that will not feel fulfilled until it comes forward. And so it's a call for you to create and be a co-creator with the universe, with the divine. It's calling for you to express, and that expression may look different for you than other people. The book that wants to come through you will be different than what other people have written, even if it's on the same subject. The song that wants to come through you will come through you in a way that it doesn't come through anyone else, right? And so what you want to do is you want to understand that you are to feed your desires. You are to nurture your desires. You are to lift those desires up because it will ignite excitement and enthusiasm and a frequency of creation and co-creation within you. Listen, sometimes it looks like your dreams. It comes back in your dreams over and over again, or it comes back in your journaling over and over again, or you keep being invited to things that are aligned with this desire that lives within you. Listen, say yes. That yes within you corresponding to the universal yes, ooh, it's powerful and it is creative and it is the voice of your purpose. So then I guess I want to say to you, allow your purpose to evolve. One of the things I noticed about myself is like who I was as a kid, wanting to sing and dance and dress up and all of that, is the same essence. But that part of me has shown up in varying degrees throughout my life. It showed up as me being an actress, being on television and films. It showed up as me being an opening act, at Harrah's in different places around the world with a nightclub act. It showed up as me being a speaker on stages. It showed up as me writing 6 books. It has shown up in different phases all along, evolving. We live in a universe that is evolutionary. And so there's something beautiful that is revealing itself, and it's speaking through your heart, and it's speaking through the things you're evolving into. You are an evolutionary being. Therefore, you don't have to get to some place because there's no arrival for your purpose. It's evolving. And so what you want to do is you want to be inspired to grow. You want to be inspired to explore the seasons of your life. You want to take on different roles and allow that energy, those gifts to pour through you in those roles, standing in excellence in the powerful being that you came here to be. What you want to do is you want to give yourself permission to evolve. You want to say to yourself, I am becoming. I am a being of becoming. Therefore, there is no arrival for me. My purpose is guiding me through many portals, many ways of being, and I'm a yes. I'm a yes. So what I want to say to you is that please remember that your purpose is not something that you find, or that it's not something that you go in search of. It is not something that is eluding you. Your job is to just uncover, discover, and reveal that purpose that lives within you. It took me a long time to figure out I was here for a reason. But I'm going to say that to you. You are here for a reason. You are here to express and explore, to grow, to heal, to expand. And your purpose? Mm, your purpose is always inviting you to let it out. So I just want you to know that you're not missing anything. Your purpose will evolve and it will show up. It's already there. You can access it through meditation. You can access it through writing. You can access it through classes. You can access it through therapy or coaching. The code, once you tap into it, all bets will be off. You will be flourishing in this world because it will lead you and guide you to places unimagined and in some ways. So I guess I would just want to say to you, listen inwardly. Don't chase. Open. Ask the universe to support you, to remind you that you matter, to remind you that you are important, to remind you that you're here to be visible and to express in a way that no one else can do. You are magnificent. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are dynamic. You are magnetic. And that purpose in you, it is so excited for you to discover it and bring it to life. I'm grateful to be with you. Thank you so much. I hold in my heart that your purpose is being revealed.